Welcome to Spectare Caelum. Today we delve into the life of Saint Josephine Bakhita, a woman who endured unimaginable suffering but found peace and salvation in God. We will explore her early life, her journey from slavery to freedom, and her legacy as a saint. By the end, we hope to inspire reflection on faith, forgiveness, and perseverance. Saint Josephine Bakhita's story is one of endurance, faith, and transformation. From the pain of enslavement to the peace she found in Christ, her journey serves as a powerful reminder of the redemptive power of God's love. In this video, we will take an in-depth look at her life, exploring the events that shaped her faith and the impact she continues to have on the world today. Josephine Bakhita was born around 1869 in the Darfur region of Sudan. She grew up in a loving family and knew the joy of a simple, peaceful childhood. However, everything changed when she was kidnapped by Arab slave traders at a young age, likely around 7 to 9 years old. She was forced to walk hundreds of miles on foot, enduring brutal treatment before being sold into slavery. Over the years, Bakhita was bought and sold multiple times, suffering severe beatings and mistreatment at the hands of her captors. Each time she was sold, she was treated as mere property, her humanity disregarded. One of the most horrific experiences she endured was scarification. Her owners cut intricate patterns into her skin and rubbed salt into the wounds, ensuring permanent scarring. This painful and dehumanizing process was meant to brand her as property, a permanent mark of ownership. The scars covered much of her body, a physical reminder of the suffering she had endured. Despite the immense pain, both physical and emotional, Bakhita held on to a quiet strength that would one day lead her toward a new path. Bakhita's enslavement was marked by extreme cruelty. She was beaten so severely that she lost memory of her birth name, a tragic testament to the trauma she endured. Yet despite this suffering, she survived, adapting to each new situation and holding on to a resilience that would later define her faith journey. Eventually, Bakhita was purchased by an Italian consul, Callisto Legnani, who took her to Italy. Unlike her previous owners, he treated her with kindness. While living in Italy, she was introduced to a new world, one where slavery was illegal and where she was given a glimpse of the possibility of freedom. In Italy, Bakhita was entrusted to the Canossian sisters in Venice, where she experienced love, kindness, and faith for the first time. The sisters treated her with respect and dignity, teaching her about Catholicism and the love of Christ. For the first time in her life, she encountered a God who did not demand suffering, but who loved unconditionally. When her former owners attempted to reclaim her, she refused to go. The matter was taken to court, and in a landmark ruling it was decided that because slavery had been outlawed in Italy, Bakhita was, in fact, a free woman. For the first time in her life, she was no longer a slave. After gaining her freedom, Bakhita was baptized in 1890, taking the name Josephine. She was confirmed and received her first Holy Communion on the same day. Her baptism marked the beginning of a new chapter, one defined by faith and service rather than suffering and enslavement. Feeling a strong calling to religious life, Bakhita joined the Canossian sisters in 1896. As a nun, she dedicated herself to serving others, working as a cook, sacristan, and doorkeeper. Despite her past suffering, she radiated joy and peace, becoming known for her deep spirituality and kindness. One of the most remarkable aspects of Bakhita's story is her ability to forgive. Despite the horrific abuse she had suffered, she harbored no resentment toward those who had enslaved her. Instead, she spoke of gratitude, believing that her suffering had led her to Christ. She often said, "If I were to meet the slave traders who kidnapped me and even those who tortured me, I would kneel and kiss their hands. For if that had not happened, I would not be a Christian and religious today." Her example of radical forgiveness serves as a profound testimony to the transformative power of faith. Josephine Bakhita passed away on February 8, 1947, after a long illness. In her final days, she experienced visions of her past but remained at peace, trusting in the Lord. Her final words, Our Lady, reflected her deep devotion to the Virgin Mary. Following her death, devotion to Bakhita grew, and in 1992 she was beatified by Pope John Paul II. 8 years later, in 2000, she was canonized as a saint, recognized for her extraordinary life of faith, perseverance, and forgiveness. She became the first black woman to be canonized in the modern era and was declared the patron saint of Sudan and victims of human trafficking. Saint Josephine Bakhita's legacy continues to inspire millions worldwide. Her life is a testament to the power of faith, the resilience of the human spirit, and the ability to forgive even the greatest injustices. Today, she serves as a symbol in the fight against modern slavery and human trafficking, which continues to affect millions of people worldwide. Her feast day, February 8th, has been designated as the International Day of Prayer and Awareness Against Human Trafficking. On this day, Catholics and people of goodwill around the world come together to pray for those who suffer under oppression, seeking the intercession of Saint Josephine Bakhita. In honor of her legacy, a powerful sculpture titled Let the Oppressed Go Free was created. This artwork captures her strength and resilience, depicting her in a pose of liberation and grace. The sculpture symbolizes her triumph over slavery and her role as a guiding light for those who still suffer injustice. Located in a prominent religious site, it has received widespread recognition and serves as a visual testament to her enduring influence. Saint Josephine Bakhita's life is a story of suffering, faith, and redemption. Through her example, we are reminded of the power of forgiveness and the strength that comes from trusting in God. Her journey from enslavement to sainthood is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the profound grace of God's love. Let us reflect on her legacy and seek to emulate her unwavering faith in our own lives. No matter what suffering we endure, her story reminds us that faith can transform even the most painful circumstances into a path toward grace and salvation. Thank you for watching Spectare Caelum. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more content on saints and Christian life. Let us remember Saint Josephine Bakhita's story and continue to pray for those who suffer oppression and injustice. May her life be a source of hope and inspiration for us all.